Welcome to Charlie Pueblo Field as William Blount Governors are facing the Union County Patriots tonight. And and to start the game off, sorry, my audio went out. We have, let's see if I got the right person here. Benton Ford at the plate. And as we're looking at the lineup here, let's see, pops up, out of play, foul. Sorry, I had the pictures taken over here. So Benton Ford gets a leadoff single, and that's going to bring up Daniel Bailey.
Number 14, Daniel Bailey.
And just real quickly, as we kind of look through this, you've got Benton Ford, who just batted, Daniel Bailey, Aiden Bowman, Brandon Reed, Maddox Wyrick, Paxton Barnes, Sam Johnson, Luke Johnson, Wyatt Lampkin. Throw back over. And in the field, you've got, I don't have it on the screen, but Noah Harden is pitching. Jackson Maurer is at catcher. Nate Owenby at first. Gavin Wilson at second. Carson Hard at short. Mark Sackerman at third. Lucas Myers in left. Montsevice in center. And Goins in right tonight. Throw back over. Nothing doing. Swing and a miss. 2-2 is the count. Runner at first, no outs. And strikeout looking by Harden.
One out, one runner on. For number 7, Aiden Bowman.
It's going to bring up Aiden Bowman. Throw back over. Ball is hit to second. Almost gets him back on a force out back as he goes back to the bag, but he made it back in time for out number 2.
2 outs, runner at first. Now batting number 10, Brandon Reed.
It's going to bring up Brandon Reed. Takes a ball high and outside. Throw back over. And that does it for the top half of the inning. We'll take a break. Be back in just a minute. All right, we're back here for the bottom of the first inning. And tonight's lineup for the Govs are, we've got Carson Hard is going to be leading off, followed by Montevise, Sackerman, Maurer, Owenby, Goins, Chris, Wilson, and Myers. In the field for
First up for the Govs.
in the field for Patriots, Sam Johnson's behind the plate, catching Brandon Reed. He's catching Brandon Reed. Luke Johnson at first, Kyler Flatford at second, Aiden Bowman at short, Daniel Bailey at third. I don't have my center fielder out there. I mean, my left fielder. I have to figure that out. Paxton Barnes in center. Benton Ford is in right. We'll tell you who's in left in just a second. Ball hits hard for a leadoff. Hits batsman. So a good start to have somebody on base.
Number 15, Tyson.
All right, who's in left? Wyatt Lampkin. Wyatt Lampkin is the name. First pitch is outside. Montevise at the plate. Carson Hard goes. Easily in time. What number is that? 96. Yeah. I'm sure Carson would love to get to 100. It's pushing me to get it tonight. It's only 4 more. How hard can that be, right? There's a bunt laid down by Montevise. Moves Carson over. It's going to be nowhere in time with the speed from Montevise to get down to first. I would expect Montevise to be taken off here.
Runners on the corners for number 12, Mark Zackerman.
Did not do the names here, so we'll just run through them real quick. But those are the first two, and then you got Mark Sackerman. It's a one-man show right now. Hard to do all the things. Sackerman's up. Monsivice goes, throw down, not in time. Ball gets away. Perfectly planned, as hard as able to score. Standing up, jogging at home. So worked out nicely. That's what happens when you put pressure on the defense. Good things can happen like that. So the Govs lead 1-0. High, inside a little bit. Pitcher's already struggling with the sun. Welcome to William Blount. Mauer on deck. Fouled out of play, right side. Looks like it was low and inside, maybe. 3-1's the count. Monsivice at second. Runner goes, not in time as he slides into third. And Sackerman walks.
Up next for the Govs, number 23, Jackson Mauer.
It's going to bring up Mauer. Can add to this lead. We'll see if they mess around with Sackerman, seeing what he can do it. Outside pitch. Time called. Looked like that was called by Johnson, the catcher, but then he didn't go out and talk to him. I think there's a little bit of confusion there. Reed delivers. Ball's hit right past third base. It's going to score a run. So RBI single for Jackson Mauer. Puts 2 on the board for the Govs with no outs still. And that's going to bring in
Up next for the Govs, number 14.
Nate Owenby.
Nate Owenby.
There's a little. So there's a conversation on the mound now. If you hear me talking and it just goes out, it's something's going on with our board here. So sometimes I have to repeat something that I was in the middle of a sentence of. It's kind of plagued us all season, but this is our last home game for Gov Nation. This will be the last sports event we'll have for the season on Gov Nation. As Owenby hits it to deep left over the head of the left fielder. He was struggling getting back in time. Sackerman's going to score. Mauer into third. And Owenby stand up double. So 2 more runs scored.
Number 5, Ty Goins.
Sorry, 1 more run scores. Makes it 3-0. And that's going to bring up Ty Goins. Still no outs. With runners at second and third, fouled back out of play. Strike. And a strikeout. And that's going to bring up
One out. 2 runners on.
Lucas Chris.
Lucas Chris. In to run for the Guz, number 25, Nolan Maples.
And Maples is in for Maurer at third to run for him. Swing and a miss by Crisp. Chased a little bit there. Oh, 2 pitch. That looks like that's going to get down in the gap. And that's going to score 1 run. Makes it 4-0. Nice hit by Chris.
Next for the Guz, number 9,
And an RBI.
Gavin Wilson.
1 out. It's going to bring up Gavin Wilson. Lucas Myers is on deck. 1 out. Runner at first and third for Wilson. He puts it in play, goes to short. Could be, nope, we'll see. It's 1 out as Wilson was able to get down in time
2 outs, 1 runner. Up to bat, number
to
22,
keep it just 2 outs.
Lucas
That's going to bring up
Myers.
Lucas Myers, the lefty, with a runner at first. Score is now 5-0. So a good first inning as they've reached the full order in this inning. As Carson Hard is on deck. Outside. Runs a count 3-0. And 4-0, or better yet, a walk. And so that's going to put Lucas at first.
Number 3, Carson Hard.
It's going to bring up Carson. And he's batting with 2 outs, 2 on, first and second. Ball is hit almost the same spot, that little further than Crisp did. And it's a over the fence on the hop, so a double. And that's going to bring in 1 run to make it 6-0. The coach is coming back out. Looks like we might be facing a pitching change. As he could not quite get the second out. So I'm not sure what's happening with the people. We'll see if we can figure it out. And we will take a break. Be back in a few minutes. All right, we're back here. The new pitcher is Aiden Bowman, and Monsivice is the batter. A couple other changes. It looks like the pitcher, Reed, goes to right field. Benton Ford goes from right to left. Lampkin, who was in left, goes to shortstop. And Aiden Bowman is the pitcher. Ball's hit to third. Looks back at the runner. It almost cost him doing that because he didn't even need to look at the runner. But doesn't matter. Gov's got 6. We'll take a break. Be back in just a minute. All right, we're back here, top of the second inning, and the batter is, looks like it's Brandon Reed. I think that's who it is. No, it's Maddox Wyrick. I said the wrong name. So Maddox Wyrick is the batter. And in his normal casual show up when he wants to self, Carter Bales has now joined us.
I have. I've been consistent, second inning.
Yeah.
Of course, the Govs put up a 6 spot in the bottom of the first, so.
Yeah, it was a.
Maybe I'm bad luck.
Yeah.
Maybe they play better when I'm not here.
Oh. Right now, well, Harden's on the mound. Yeah, we already chased the first guy. Swing and bunt, basically. Goes foul for Wyrick. I think the Govs played Union County a couple years ago. Football, didn't they? That's where we.
Yes, yeah, we took the trip up there year before this past year. That was a pretty sizable victory. It's a small school up there. This one's fouled away.
I did like their area.
Their setup is sweet.
Yeah,
yes,
nice.
Everything's really close together. From a setup standpoint, it was pretty nice.
Yeah.
Pretty nice. Pretty easy setup for Gov Nation on the road.
Yeah, the stands were a little smaller than the would
press
hope,
box as well, but I guess part of that
gets into that in a little bit, but not enough to center field for out number 1. And that's going to bring up
next for the Patriots,
Paxton Barnes.
Number 11, Paxton Barnes.
Ball is hit solid up the middle.
Base hit.
So 1 pitch, 1 hit.
Up next for the Patriots.
To Paxton
Number 4,
Barnes.
Sam Johnson.
It's going to bring up the catcher, Sam Johnson.
First pitch is going to be fouled away.
Off. Yeah, into the Patriot dugout.
I actually saw a Gov Nation staffer in passing today, Robbie Lotz.
Staffer.
Yeah. Passed him at Green Meadow today.
On-air talent.
Yes, on-air talent. Part of the staff. Play-by-play.
Yeah, we've kind of mentioned and toyed with it a little bit during baseball season. Ball's hit the left field of Myers. Goes down and gets it. Everybody has to go back. But
2 outs. Runner at first.
if you're paying attention,
batting number
we're
15,
going to have a little bit of a different system next year. So it'll look a little different on the screen. And, you know, if you're some shameless plug, shameful plug, that if you're looking to get some banner traffic and get your name out there, go to Gov Nation somewhere in the middle of the summer. Yep.
What a throw by Maurer.
And you too could have your banner lined up here. All the proceeds help us just keep doing what we're doing.
Absolutely.
But anyway, we'll take a break and be back here to score more runs in the bottom of the 2nd inning. All right, we're back here, bottom of the 2nd inning, and, well, got the wrong name up here, but we'll try it again here. Mark Sackerman is your batter.
First pitch was outside, so it's 1-0. Got a side armor in. Does Union County. As that one goes under the third baseman's glove for a base hit. So a leadoff single for the Govs here in the bottom of the 2nd, up 6-0. That'll bring up
now
the catcher,
number 23,
Jackson
Maurer.
Throw over.
Takeoff move to first.
Got away from him a little bit, but not enough to move because he had to dive in. Yeah, we batted around all the way to Montevice in the first inning.
Say that is a good inning for the Govs. As they've struggled to find hits these past couple of games.
Yeah.
This one's going to be double play ball. 6, 4, 3.
They got him.
They're going to say they got him.
Yep.
So 2 down now. Nobody on.
Now back to the
Bring
number
up
14.
Nate
Nate.
Oldby.
Yep.
Nate Oldby. Should I start doing that?
All right, so Aiden Bowman is the pitcher. He replaced Brandon Reed, who pitched 2/3 innings, gave up 6 runs. No, 2/3 of an inning, gave up 6 runs.
That's a little bit of a different pace. I'm not sure. I'm assuming the starter was not a side armor. Different angle.
No.
Makes it a little harder to read.
Yeah, he's almost a submariner almost.
Yeah, he's definitely on the line. As that one's fouled off, it's now 0-2. To called ball on the inside. It's now 1-2.
So this, like I was saying earlier in the first, this is the Govs' last home game this season. It's also be our last sporting event
Of the school year.
Yep. Ball is hit to short. Ate him up. Should have had it.
Yeah, so that
I'm not complaining, but he should have had it.
Yeah. So that'll go down as an E6, but a runner on with 2
Now
down
batting number 5, Ty
for Ty Goins. It's a warm one, Richard. Past couple of days have been a little hotter than we were used to on Monday and Tuesday this week.
Yeah.
Pickoff moved to first in there safely. It's 0-B.
The old base got out of whack issue.
Pretty common occurrence here. I know. I've seen a lot of teams are going to magnetic second base, regular first and third. I think it might be magnetic at Maryville. I'm not entirely sure. Of course, their whole infield is turf. First pitch to Goins is going to be outside for ball 1.
You know, you can say what you like about fields, but I've always liked this field.
I agree.
We've got grass. You know, I didn't really like the turf, but it makes sense for budgets and all that, for the mound and and batting area to be turf. But you know, it keeps, you know, had a lot more rainouts back then too.
Yes, yeah, because the mound would just soak it up.
But the field is nice feeling out there, and
this one's going to get down.
Yep,
it is.
down.
It's a base hit. A little blooper to right field. And now 2 on with 2 outs for Lucas
2
Crisp.
on, 2 outs. Number 38.
Yeah, this is the second year with turf, correct? Second or third?
Maybe 3. I can't.
We had.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I know we had dirt when I was here.
Yeah,
So
you also had a.
I was
you
always
also had a different fence.
Yes, I was always in charge of fixing the mound at the end of the game. It was always on the pitcher. You had to tamp it, put more clay down, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah, and you had well, first of all, Crisp is up. He had a single to right center earlier, scored a run.
Called strike. It's 1-1.
Look up here.
Owenby's on second. Second baseman. Platford trying to keep him close. As this one's going to be popped up. Is it going to get down?
I
No,
don't
shortstop
think so.
with pretty good range to get over there. That one hung up a little too much, and that'll be the end of the inning. So, scoreless here for both teams. In the second, we'll move to the top of the third. It's 6-0.
All right, we're back, and we're top of the third inning, and Luke Johnson is the batter. No changes for the Govs. Harden is on the mound. Your score is 6-0, as the Govs scored 6 runs in the first. No one scored in the second. Govs have, or the Patriots have 2 hits. No runs on 2 hits. Govs have 6 runs on 7 hits. Govs being pretty efficient with their hits tonight. 1-2's the count. Ball's hit up the middle. Hard's got a chance at it. I thought he got him, and so did the umpire for out number 1. So good play by Hard to handle the slow roller. Had the arm to get it over there and got him out real quick.
Wyatt Lampkin.
That's going to bring up Wyatt Lampkin. So 1 out. Outside pitch. Yeah, it's 1 out, no on, nobody on. And the shortstop, who started in left, is the batter. Ball is hit to center, just shy of everybody. So not anything anybody can do for a single.
1 out, runner at first. Now batting number 23, Benton Ford.
And that will bring up the leadoff hitter, Benton Ford. Ball's hit to right. Goins just couldn't get to it. It is fair ball, so it'll be a stand-up double. Runner at third, second and third, with 1 out, and that'll bring up
2 runners on, 1 out. Now batting number 14, Daniel Bailey.
Yeah, that's going to bring up Daniel Bailey. Okay, I think I said it was Daniel Bailey, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good pitch.
Yep, 1-2's the count. Second and third are your runners with one out. The shortstop converted to pitcher today. Aiden Bowman is on deck in the 3 spot.
Swing and a miss.
Yep, that got him.
Sweet. So 2 down now. See if the Govs, I almost said Cubs, golly. If the Govs can get out of this jam.
That makes me for sure not like him.
Right next to the Patriots, number 7.
Well, you said,
Aiden Bowman.
yeah, I like the Govs. I was thinking when you said that, the Patriots.
No.
You got me all confused.
I confused myself.
Yeah. All right, so this is Aiden Bowman. Swing and a miss. He looked confused on that one.
Yeah, I looked way ahead. I think you're expecting fastball, didn't get it.
Our wind is blowing mostly dead center.
Called strike 2.
But look at the weather. Doesn't look like there's anything really flowing around us.
Oh, beautiful day, 79
79, yeah.
degrees.
Ball gets away. Runner's going to have a chance to score, and he will for a 1-run score here in top of the 3rd.
Yeah, that'll break the donut for them.
So runner at second moves to 3rd, 2 outs, 0-2 count. So did they not give him a ball for that? What did he? I missed it. Did he swing? And
No,
sure
I
what
think
happened.
it should have been a ball. Should be 2-2 now.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think it is 2-2, but who's counting? Apparently not us. Yeah, I don't know if it's 2-2 or 3-2. We'll find out potentially on this next pitch. Or not. He hits it to Hard. Hard throws over. Knocks him out at first. So that does it for the top of the 3rd. Govs. They're going to have Gavin Wilson up. So we'll take a break. Be back in a minute.
All right, we move in to the bottom of the third in a 6-1 ball game. Gavin Wilson, the batter for the Govs, he will lead off this inning, playing second base. The 8-hole today. First pitch is swinging. Gonna be fouled off to the right side. It'll be 0-1. For another inning of work here. Had a pretty good first full inning. He's now pitched 1 1/3. This one's going to be a dribbler out to second base. Could be a tough play. And he's in there for an infield single. Second baseman just took a little too much time getting that ball out of his glove. Wilson speedy out of the box.
Next to the Govs, number 22.
That'll be an infield single and 1 on with no outs for the 9-hole Lucas Myers. Last time I saw Lucas in the box, he hit a home run. First pitch showing bunt. It's fouled off. It'll be 0-1. Wilson leads off on first. Pickoff move in there, standing up. Oh, 1. Let's see if he squares again. Then we're going to see a pickoff move. Expecting him to go. The lead is just not big enough to be making a move like that. Another one. 3 in a row.
Myers is the batter.
He's going to go, and he's in there safely on a very ugly slide.
It's like it.
Hope he's all right. He is.
I don't know if as much as an ugly slide as it is the ground stop.
I think his knee might have hit the ground before his upper body and just
kind of put the brakes on
awkward.
him by accident.
So, runner in scoring position with no outs and a 1-1 count for Myers. It's going to be fouled off. Count now 1-2. Hard is on deck. See the top of the order next. Something to the outfield will probably score Wilson. One, 2. Outside. Count now 2-2. Wilson with a pretty sizable lead on second. The 2-2 fouled off. Job by Lucas to keep this AB alive. Bowman's 2-2 fouled off again. That time Myers right on it. Looked like Bowman gave a little bit more cheddar on that one. Might be the hardest pitch I've seen out of him today. Really trying to get this out.
Yeah, definitely coming from that other angle too.
Fouled off again. This has been a great at-bat by Myers. We'll do it again. 2-2. High and outside. Myers has worked the count full.
Take a minute to give kudos to all the parents that have paid our salaries all year with the food.
Yes, absolutely.
It's been really good this year. Appreciate
This
it.
one's going to be in the gap. No, hangs up just a little too much. And that'll be the first out of the inning. Good contact there by Myers, just hung up enough, and right fielder playing a little shallow keeps that one from finding grass.
It's going to bring up hard with runner at second. But yeah, definitely appreciate them. Everybody up here in the press box does. It's always fun to meet them throughout the years.
Yep. Great play there by the catcher Johnson. They keep that from going to the backstop and putting the runner 90 feet away.
I'm hoping we can get if they do that press box, that maybe we can get a TV action going down there for them so they can kind of see it when they are with their backs turned to the action. They can still kind of see what's going on. People coming up can watch it as well. We'll see. We'll see what they do.
So 2-0 after that one was behind hard. This one's going to be a dribbler in there for a base hit.
That's going to score a run as well.
Yeah, Wilson chugging to home, and he's in there safely. It's 7-1. Second baseman was playing way over right there. I was kind of surprised to see that. As if he was playing in his normal area, that would have probably been a pretty easy play. Instead,
I was surprised that he wasn't there.
Instead, it's a base hit and scores a run. So 1 on with 1 out for Tyson Monsivice. Bunt shown, called, strike. It's 0-1. Sacrament on deck. Pretty heavy hitting top guys here. They go with their lineup. Pickoff move to first base. Hard is in there safely. Center fielder is practicing pitching out there. Not sure if anybody can see that on the screen. The 0-1. Runner goes, and they're not even going to try. Probably smart, as if that would have gone to the outfield, he would have been on third. The 1-1. Fouled off. Count now 1-2.
No, you're right. It was 96.
So 1-2. Bowman looks to try and get out of this inning with just a run given up. Hard leading off the delivery. This one's going to get to the backstop, and Hard is going to get to third safely. So now just 90 feet away. And a 2-2 count for Monsivice.
I can't remember if I said this in the first, but Carson is now at, we think 97 steals. 3 more.
3 more from triple digits.
See if we can get them. See if we can get them tonight. Big.
That one's driven out to left center field and over the fence for a home run. A 2-run blast for Tyson Monsivice.
Home run, Tyson Monsivice.
That one was a line drive shot out to left center field. And the Gubs extend their lead. It is now 9-1.
Sure, that felt good for Monsivice.
Absolutely. Really, all these guys been putting good bat to ball and just haven't been able to find gaps. Well, there's a big gap. All you got to do is hit it far enough. Does it that time. And the Gubs now lead by 8 with Mark Sacrament up.
Yeah, that was a 2-run homer, right?
Yep. First pitch fouled off down the third base line. It's 0-1. Mauer on deck for the Govs. Wind still whipping out straightaway center. This one's going to be hit and foul. A little ahead on that one. So 0-2 now. Some action in the pen for Union County. None for the Govs as the 0-2 is bounced in there, count now 1-2. One, two is fouled off down the third base line again. Count will stay the same. Looks like a group of governors have found Tyson's baseball, working their way back in as that one's bounced in. Count now 2-2.
Go, Mark. You go up.
The 2-2. Called strike three on the outside part of the plate. That'll be 2 down, I believe.
Now batting for the Govs, number 23, Jackson Mauer.
Looks like we might be seeing a pitching change, and we will. So with that, we'll take a quick break and be back after he's all warmed up.
In the pitch for the Patriots, number 3, Sander Martin.
Don't you know I've come a long, long way? I've been longing to see her when she's around. She takes my blues away. Sweet Maria, the sunlight surely hurts my eyes. I'm a lonely dreamer on a highway in the sky. There was some blue and sorrow times. Just my thoughts about you bring back my peace of mind. Gypsy lady, you're a miracle work for me.
All right, we're back here, 2 down. New pitcher is going to be number 3, Xander Martin. He was playing first base. As this one by Mauer is going to be to the shortstop for a base hit.
Oh, all right.
Attaboy, Bo.
Bat Boy gets the ball. bow.
Nate Owenby's the batter
Nate Owenby.
with 2 outs. Maurer at first.
First pitch to Owenby is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Good outside fastball there by Xander Martin. Wind still picking up, straightaway center. The 0-1, outside. Count is now even at 1-1. One is outside. Count now 2-1. Courtesy runner for Maurer on first. I believe it's number 25, Maples.
Yeah.
2-1 is going to be outside. Hitters count 3-1 now. Two one is hacked at and missed. 3-1, I believe, actually. So now counts full. Runner goes, isn't going to matter. So 2 on and 2 outs for Ty Goins.
Number 5, Ty Goins.
Base hit would score another run. Center fielder shading towards the left. First pitch, breaking ball in there for strike 1. That's a good pitch. That'll freeze a hitter 9 times out of 10.
Got to have the confidence to throw it.
Yep. That's the kicker, right? So 0-1. Maples on second. Owenby on first. The 0-1, another breaking ball, hacked on and missed. It's 0-2. Lucas Crisp on deck here. See if we get to him. Ty looking to battle. The 0-2. Fouled off. Count will remain here. A good showing here for a Thursday night. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch. This is going to be popped up. Shortstop calls for it and will make the catch for out number 3. So the Gubs put up a 3 spot. Now lead by 8. We'll move to the top of the 4th. It's 9-1. Top of the fourth, it's 9-1 as Harden goes in for another inning of work. That'll bring up the cleanup spot, Brandon Reed.
Yeah, Govs leading 9-1. In the on the top of the fourth, like you said.
I believe if we make it to the fifth, scoring 2 more runs, this one is on ice. 0-1.
I'm sure
in
they
there
like to
for
play
straight
a
two.
lot. You always want to play more when you're winning.
Yeah, I agree. I get some extra guys some work. 0-2 is high from Harden. Counting out 1-2.
Yeah, and so the kind of looking up the tournaments. I don't have the full schedule, but just kind of the. And I don't know who's playing who and all that, but just looking at the schedule, the tournament starts Wednesday the 29th, the district tournament, Wednesday the 29th through May 2nd.
Leave.
And if it goes beyond that, I'm not sure what my assumption is probably starts around the next Wednesday or so for the next round. That's my guess.
William Blount's playing Jeff County, correct?
I think so, because I may be wrong, but don't we think they're in third?
I think they are in
and
third.
So Jeff
yeah.
County is in second, Maryville's first.
Yes.
So Sevier County would be last, so they'd play Maryville. But that'd mean that they've got to travel to Jeff County.
This one fouled off. 2-2.
You kind of wish it was like a real tournament where, you're not one and done.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
I mean, they don't have time for that, but
A best-of-3 series would be sweet, though.
yeah, wouldn't that be cool?
Give it more of a collegiate feel.
Play two games in the first day. Doubleheader on a Saturday.
I'm not opposed. So 2-2 has been a pretty good AB. Another one fouled off. It's been a great AB by Brandon Reed.
So have a doubleheader, skip a day, have a little hype. It becomes that third game becomes a big game
If you get to it, yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So it could increase attendance. Like I said, I know they don't have that kind of time because they get all the teams they got to get through to get to the state.
Yeah. Fouled off again. We'll stay here. As Reed keeps fighting. Pitch by Harden is high and tight.
Yeah, that hit the backstop in the air.
Yeah.
You don't see that happen much.
No, he's got such an overhead delivery, though. It is possible. Full now. That one
Barely got
foul
it.
tipped. Now we're unable to hang on, so.
Yeah, this guy is Reed started the pitcher. He was the pitcher
I
to
got
start the game. And then he was relieved by Aiden Bowman, who is now relieved by, it's not on the screen. I've already forgotten his name, but we'll get to him when he comes back out the next
This is
inning.
going to be a chopper. Sacrament's going to get it. Throw to first. I think he would have been safe anyway.
Yeah, I think he would have been too. Kind of a slow enough chopper to, it's hard to do anything with it.
Yeah. So OMB was unable to.
Running first,
But
number 20, Maddox
that's one of
Water.
those that, like you said, slow chopper, very slow progressing play, and makes
Yeah.
it a lot easier for a runner to get on. So that'll bring up Maddox Wyrick, the DH, with one on and no outs. First pitch is going to be low and outside. It's ball one.
Patriots have 1 run on 4 hits. Govs are still being efficient with 9 on 10.
Double play ball. 4, 6, 3. He's
That's
called
it, he got him.
out.
So 2 outs.
Oof. Feel bad for that kid. That was a terrible call. So 2 down. Govs will take it.
Now batting for the Patriots, number 11, Paxton Barnes.
I don't know. It was close enough. We don't have replay, so I can't tell.
Yeah. Now Harden can do as he pleases. First pitch to Paxton Barnes is swung at and missed on the breaking ball. It's 0-1. Swinging a Louisville slugger. That one's going to be over Wilson's head for a base hit. This could be 2. Goins throwing it into second, in there safely on the errant throw. Hard almost got him on the back tag.
It didn't hit the cup. It didn't hit the cuff of the
grass. Yeah, he probably would have gotten him.
Because it bounced straight up when it hit the grass.
So a 2-out double. Runner in scoring position for the catcher, Sam Johnson.
But that would have been a lot closer if it didn't.
Yeah.
So it looks like there's a runner, bench runner. I'm trying to figure out his name.
I think it's the same guy. He just brought his stuff over.
Oh, yeah. That's right. So, but this is Sam Johnson, their catcher.
First pitch in there for strike 1. It's 0-1. Pretty good lead from Barnes at second. The delivery, breaking ball tipped and caught. 0-2. Harden looking to get out of this scoreless. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Step off. The 0-2. Swung at and missed.
Swung at a big
strike 3.
Inside pitch.
Yeah, that one was ugly, but he'll take it. So that'll end the top of the 4th. Donut on the scoreboard. It's 9-1 as we move to the bottom. Lucas Crisp leading off the bottom of the 4th for the Govs in a 9-1 ball game. Martin goes out there for another inning of work.
Stay balanced.
Oh, 2 is swung out and missed. Strike 3. That'll bring up Wilson.
Now batting for the Gulls, number 9, Gavin Wilson.
All right. Yep, so Wilson's up with 1 out.
First pitch is high and outside for ball 1.
Got a single in his last at bat with the speed to get down to first.
Called strike 1. It's 1-1.
And Myers is on deck.
Fouled off. One, 2 is outside ball. It's 2-2. That one was close. The 2-2 low. Count now full. The full count pitch outside, ball 4. So 1 on with 1 out for the 9-hole, Lucas Myers.
Now batting for the Gulls, number 22, Lucas Myers.
First pitch in there, strike 1. It's 0-1. This one's driven out to center field, way back there, and caught.
I didn't know what was going to happen with that one.
Yeah, I didn't know if that one was going to be over his head or what. It was a good job by the center fielder Barnes to track it down. Good contact once again from Myers. So 2 down for the top of the lineup, Carson Hard with a runner on first.
Let's get him on base and give him another steal.
First pitch swing and a miss, strike 1. It's 0-1. The 0-2 is driven out to left field. That one's high, and that baby's out of here. A 2-run shot.
There's no stealing
for Carson Hard.
He's not going to get the steals in this at bat.
Carson Hard.
That was beautiful.
Thanks, Chip.
So just like that, this one is in the possibility of mercy roll as the Govs are now up 10 here in the bottom of the 4th.
Hold on, Braxton. Don't step in there yet.
Now batting for the Govs, number 4, Braxton Green.
Got a substitution.
Yeah.
I guess it is for Monsivice.
Braxton Green.
Which normally a pitcher. Looks like he's getting himself in at bat.
First pitch to him's in there for strike 1.
At this point, I'm just assuming he'll be at center field.
I would say so.
Unless they move that around. We'll just wait on that one. That one's swing and a miss. Got the catcher. Had to take a little bit of a walk to get the cobwebs out.
The 0-2 swung at it,
miss.
missed.
Yeah, that did it. That does it for the inning. But 2-run homer puts it 11-1. Lead is now 10. Hold them off. Like I said, I think they still want to keep playing. But anyway, that's not how that works if it goes that way. But either way, we'll take a break and be back in just a moment. All right, here we go. We're in the top.
Now batting number 15, Luke Johnson.
Top of the 5th.
Top of the 5th, yes, top of the
For
5th.
the 8-hole, Luke Johnson.
Yep.
First pitch is check swung and fouled off. It's 0-1. On deck is going to be, I guess he's still in there, number 33, Wyatt Lampkin. Maybe he's moved towards the DH spot. As that one is called strike 2. It's 0-2.
Yeah, that's probably right.
That one swung at it, missed, strike 3, and there's one down.
Up next for the Patriots, number 33, Wyatt Lampkin.
I don't remember the run rule here.
I think it's 10 after 5, if I'm
That's
not
what I was
mistaken,
thinking.
and 8 after 6.
That's
That
what
one
I
is
was
swung
thinking.
at and missed 0-1 for Wyatt Lampkin.
Noah's had a nice game tonight.
Yeah, he has only given up 1 run on 5 hits. It's a good showing for the seniors. This one's going to be a fly ball. Could be in no man's land. Never mind.
No problem for the
Braxton
pitcher.
Green.
Pitcher caught it in center field.
Green, a lot of speed. catching that one for out number 2, and it looks like Union County is down to their last
Now
life
batting number 23.
for the
Benton
top of the
Ford.
lineup. The left fielder, number 23, Benton Ford. First pitch in there, strike 1. This one's check swung and
Carson Treadwell for the catch. Oh, I thought he got it. I'm sorry, I can't see.
can't catch it. It's 0-2.
Heck of an
So
effort, Treddy. Heck of an effort, Treddy.
0-2, 1 out away from sending these seniors off with a victory for their last time on Charlie Palaio Field. The 0-2, high. That one had some cheddar on it. 1-2. This one, slow grounder to Sackerman. 5-3, called safe. Wow. Really?
I don't
You
know.
call that one safe? That must be a makeup for the blatant miss on the double play
That
earlier.
looked out to me.
Yeah. Wow.
Now batting for the Patriots.
Did
Okay.
they pull him
Number
off?
15,
Did
Daniel
they pull it
Bailey.
off? I don't know.
It's a ref show. It's a ref show. Making it about themselves on the last day for these seniors. So that'll
All
bring
right.
up Daniel Bailey, the third baseman. First pitch, low, 1-0. Ford leads off on first. This one gets by Maurer, going to the backstop. So 2-0 now. Harden just needs to calm down here and throw strikes. Runner in scoring position now. Harden's pitch. Low. 3-0. Harden's 3-0. In there, strike 1. It's 3-1. That one buckled him inside. Good pitch. Three balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Pickoff move to second base in there safely. It's going to be Ford.
We've had this umpire
Another one.
2 games in a row.
What happened?
They faked it.
Oh, I thought they might have got him. That was a good play. I was like, "Where's the ball?"
I don't know. That was funny. They tried.
No.
Trying to have fun with it. They've probably been doing that all year, hoping to get it.
This one fouled off. Harden has worked the count full. It's 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Union County once again down to their last strike. Harden's delivery. In there, strike 3. And that'll be the ball game. Final score, 11-1. Govs win and send these seniors out with a W on Charlie Palaio.
Final score, win 111.
Yeah, so
Union County won. Once again, I'll recognize these seniors. Like I said, this was their last night. Set foot on this field as a
All right,
player.
so like I said, that does it for
I want to
the
recognize the parents for supporting these boys all these years.
home games
I wanna
here
thank
at William
the
Blount.
coaching
Make sure
staff
you
for
get out
allowing
to
me
the
do
district
this for
tournament.
4 years and watch these boys.
Like I said, I think the
Get to
game
watch a
will
lot of
probably
great
be in
baseball.
Jefferson
Thank Chuck
County.
up here with me. And
So-
I think Kevin's still here. Me and Kevin did it together
But,
for 3 years.
Anyway, make sure that you guys
No Bruce, Chip.
go there if you can.
I've cherished these years watching
And,
these boys and getting to do this. And I'm
The
gonna
other
miss it next
the other
year.
thing is, I guess what
I'm gonna miss watching these boys play.
we'll
Like I
talk
said, let's give
about
these seniors
middle
one
of the
more round
year.
applause, please, if you don't care. And
Look at the
coaches.
website. You might have some opportunities to be a part more of Gov
We'll
Nation,
watch you play,
honestly,
boys.
and support what we do here, and trying to bring you guys good video and stuff. But anyway, we'll be signing off for the year. We'll see you in football. Where
Yeah.
are they playing? First game, you remember?
End of August, I think, usually.
But you know, if it's home or away, I don't remember.
Oh,
It
gosh.
seemed like we played 2 away games in a.
We started out back-to-back years at Austin East,
Yeah,
so
so it
maybe
can't
it
be-
should be Austin East at home, I would
Yeah, you would
assume.
think. Yeah. Well, anyway, we're signing off. Thank you all for watching, and everybody have a great summer.
Go Govs.